Hey guys, what's up? Been meaning to do this for a couple days. I'm a little behind in the practical action steps you guys can do for the big areas of focus. So I went over energy balance, so like calories in, calories out, how to eat less easily, and just basically adjust nutrition. Went over quality of food intake. That should all be on this page. So just scroll down and check them out if you haven't checked them out. So we're gonna go with structure and recovery because again I'm a little behind. So the first one. Again, I don't know why I do that because you can't read it because it comes backwards. But eating 6 times a day. This basic kind of bodybuilder, kind of really the fitness dogma here. If it works for you, great. It works for a ton of people. But the option, the problem might be is if you kind of like to eat a little bigger, then you might, because you're eating so frequently, you might overdo your calories. Again, if it doesn't work for your schedule, if you're super busy, it might not work for you. Another one is maybe kind of somewhere in the middle, maybe eating three meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe you fill 1 to 2 snacks in there to hold you over. So the hold over, think about like when I do get like really hungry, like in between meals, all right? And that's probably maybe like a half hour before that, if possible, that's where you would want to put your snacks. So if you eat dinner at 6, but you get home from work at like 4:30, you're starving. So maybe if you could eat something at 3:30 or even at 4:30, that would be ideal. 3 is the renegade diet or the intermediate feasting. So basically, it requires you to fast in the morning, eat late during the day, then you eat most of your calories at night, and definitely eat most of your carbs at night. I'm not too huge on the fasting personally anymore. I usually just go to about 10. I drink a black coffee. The reason why I explain like this because I do this. And then I eat smaller protein meals during the day and a bigger meal at night. It works well for me because I get really hungry at night. I like to eat a lot of calories at night. So it works well for me. And also when I stay away from like big meals and definitely carbs during the day, like I just have way more energy, all right? And that's important to me. 4 is might be the opposite of this. Is kind of, if you really like sitting down for a big breakfast, is maybe have a bigger meals in the morning, and as the day goes on, you eat less, okay? So maybe you have breakfast, you have some oatmeal, you have some eggs, you have some fruit, and then maybe as your snacks and lunches and dinners, they get a little smaller, less carbs, more protein, that type of stuff. Or favorite foods, all right? And this is kind of similar, but what are the healthy foods? What foods do you love? So if you love, say if you really love oatmeal, okay? Maybe, you probably want to make sure that you eat most of your carbs during the day because you enjoy the oatmeal. But say if you really like rice or pasta, those are more like dinner meals. So maybe you would save most of your carbs so you can have that at night, okay? And again, that just makes it more sustainable if you're eating foods that you generally enjoy. And the next ones, they're more advanced ones, okay? So if you don't have basically a good nutrition down, I wouldn't try these, all right? They're almost like a progression from the first 5, but you might do a high carb, low carb day. So maybe 3 days a week you do high carb day, and maybe the other 4 you do low carb days. So low carb does not mean no carb, guys. So for example, maybe you have 100 grams of carbs on your low carb days, you have 200 on your high carb days. Or if you want to really simplify it, say on high carb days, each meal you have a fruit or a starch. On low carb days, maybe you just do that with 1 meal, okay? 7 is reduce your calories a little bit. So maybe you cut your calories by 200 or you eat a little less each day. And also do that with your carbs, eat a little less carbohydrates each day. And then on say a Saturday is like a refeed day, okay? This isn't like a point of eating a ton more calories, but you're gonna eat probably maybe 200, 500 more calories, eat carbs with each meal, okay? And this advantage of this allows you, this allows your body never to get used to on a diet because you basically kind of cut the calories, so you're gonna lose. So basically, you're going to be losing weight. But what happens when you do that for too long? Your body catches up, your metabolism slows down a little bit. But then the refeed kind of tricks your body into think it's not on a diet anymore, and then it just keeps going. So it's like kind of advanced strategy. 8 is intermediate fasting every day. So maybe you fast for 12 to 16 hours a day. I usually do probably between 12, maybe 10 to 12 each day. Again, if this one of the disadvantages of this, if you're really stressed out, this is another stress to your body that you don't want to add. Another thing is if, and this goes for like the renegade diet and the intermediate feasting too, is if by eating light during the day, you like binge big time. At night, you have way too many calories. You eat like crap. then it's not a good thing for you, okay? Until you have, you can usually work up to it if you build good habits, okay? And then last one is doing 20 to 25 hour fast each week. This allows a couple things. Is you're going to and this doesn't have to be a complete day when you think about it. So if you stop eating around 5 and say you eat around like 1 the next day, that's 20 hours. But anyways, the advantage is that you're gonna eat less calories for a day. Again, if you binge at the end of this, then it's not gonna really work here. But what it allows you to do, it gives a lot of things that constantly stretching your body a break. So it'll give you like your hormone receptors a break. It's going to give you a digestive system a break. It's almost like a natural detox. Okay, so it's actually pretty healthy for your body, and it has a lot of health benefits. Do some research on it. It's pretty awesome if you can do it. So that, guys, that is the diet structure. Next, I'm going to go over recovery. Before I go over recovery, we have to understand about what we're trying to do is that we stimulate the body through exercise, okay? And then when we recover, that recovery produces results, okay? The exercise doesn't necessarily directly produce results. So what we need to do here is make sure we're recovering. If we're stressing the body too much, not letting it recover, which is stress is a stimulus, or if we're under recovering, we're going to lead into problems, especially if we're already super stressed. Just what we have to remember about this is any stress creates a stress response. And it can build up and basically really slow us down by releasing too many stress hormones. So if you don't do these are super important. People don't respect them enough, but they can create huge changes. So sleep. Make sure you sleep in 7 to 9 hours a night. Now, if you can sleep more, I would definitely sleep more. All right, it's the best, hands down, best thing you can do for your recovery, along with nutrition. All right, 79 hours a week. Things that can help you out with this is maybe get into a ritual that's going to allow you to kind of calm down. A brain dump works well, where if you're someone who can't go to sleep because they have so many thoughts in their mind, just literally write down everything that's inside your brain that you feel you have to do tomorrow, today, next week. Write it down. You can shut off lights for like half hour, do some reading, maybe go for a walk, do some meditation before you go to bed. It may help you sleep. Reduce stress as much as possible. So that's how you deal with stress. Maybe you get mad too easily and you flip out. Just learn to kind of just not get so stressed over things you can't control. The 3 is going for walks. I like this because it helps burn a little extra calories, and basically actually burn a little more fat, because when you walk, the calories you burn will be directly from your fat stores. But as well, it's very kind of relaxing and almost therapeutic, is going for these nice walks, maybe at night or in the morning, for like 30 to 60 minutes, 2 or 4 times a week. So it burns calories, it can help you recover too. 4 is doing some deep breathing drills at night, especially if you get home and you're stressed the fuck out. You definitely want to kind of calm yourself down, like when you get home, and so you're not, because again, if you're in that stressed out state all the time, like you're going to under recover, and that's when results will slow down. And 5 is meditation for kind of the same reasons. It's going to put you in that relaxed state and take you out of that stress mode. Okay, so guys, if you guys have any questions on those, but again, this is just so give you guys some practical tips how to focus on these big areas of focus, which what I've gone through is basically how am I going to control my calories the right way, how can I improve my food choices, how do I structure my diet for success, and basically how can I make sure I recover from life and my workouts. All right, again, if you have any questions, let me know. See you guys Monday.